Hello, my Ninja Warriors. Welcome to Warrior Wednesday. I know it is late here on the East Coast. However, it is morning in other places in the world, and it is also early on the West Coast. So if you're tuning on here live, say hello, give yourself some hearts, let me know you're here. And team, when you catch the replay, comment with hashtag Encore. Let me know that you were here and that you paid us a visit. You paid yourself a visit, actually. All right. So with that being said, wanted to take a moment and share a couple of things. First of all, awesome work, 9:30 a.m. Ninjas. This morning, you crushed it with your workout on fire. We love the morning crew because you guys are so much fun. And today is February 2nd, 2022, the only time ever that it will be February 2nd, 2022. So 2022. If you're doing something special, do it now. It's a very special day and hope you had an awesome day if you're closing up your day. All right. So it is Aquarius season, as I'm sure you all know. So welcome to all my February Aquarians. At the end of the month, we're going to move into Pisces season. And so welcome to the Pisces. Get ready because your season's coming up. We're still halfway through Aquarius. So for all my Aquarians, by the way, because I'm an Aquarius, just say hi, I'm an Aquarius, yay, because we love to celebrate each other. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter if you're a January Aquarius or a February Aquarius, we love all of our Aquarians. We love everyone. So anyway, so with that being said, last week we covered a few key lessons that I've learned throughout my experience, whether it's in life, business, career, even in health, that will support you in facilitating creating results faster. My commitment is that you actually create results faster because, you learn from other people that have walked the talk, they've created the results that you want, and you actually shorten your learning curve. That's why we work with coaches, right? That's why my clients work with me. So last week we covered there were 8 lessons total, just so you're clear, right? So there were 8 lessons total. Last week we covered the first 5. I'm going to do a quick recap of the 5 that we covered last week. If you want to catch it, you can go on my YouTube channel, which is at Zina Solomon, and you can catch episode 1 from last week and go over the 5 lessons that I covered with you guys last week. I'm just going to briefly go over it, but if you want to go into the details of it, you can go back to that episode in YouTube, on YouTube, also on Instagram. Okay, so I'm just going to say that. All right. Now, with that being said, my intention, of course, is to support you with learning, like shortening your learning curve so you can create the results that you're here to create. All right. So, quick recap from last week, and I hope it's cool with you guys, and it gets to be cool, and we're going to go over this. So, quick recap is always be learning and always be up-leveling your skills, right? Then you always, that's number 1. You want to shine, never dim your light. Always shine bright. That's who you are meant to be. Number 3, focus. Don't let the results define who you are. You actually define your results. So your worthiness is not connected to your results. It's 2 separate things. Your results don't make you worthy. You are worthy, and then you create the results. All right. I go more into that in the last episode. Okay. Now we want to go into intention. That's number 4. Intention. Always set an intention in anything that you want to create. And then finally, from last week, you want to let go of judgment. Let go of judgment and criticism of yourself, other people, etc. Now, this week we're covering 3 things. And by the way, these are lessons. I just limited them to 8 just to simplify, but they're way, way more than that. And I can create additional content for you guys if you feel it is relevant. All right. So, the following lesson from last week, we're picking up from last week, right? So, triggers. You want to notice your triggers because the reality is we all get triggered, including myself. And the trigger means that there was some type of trauma associated with this trigger. And what you want to do is you want to notice the trigger and what's coming up for you so you can focus on healing it and not focus being in the trigger. Because if you spend a lot of time and energy being in your trigger, in that emotional state, you're going to be in breakdown emotionally. And then you're not going to create any results because you're in emotional breakdown. You know what I'm saying? Hi, Gary. Thanks for tuning in. So what you want to do is you want to notice what triggers you and then get connected to that and focus on healing it because it's an opportunity for healing. Anytime I get triggered by something or someone or whatever, it's an opportunity for me to heal something that I did not heal from the past. And so what could that look like for you is part of the healing you could vent. Speak with someone that you trust, that you can vent with the intention of venting, not bitching and complaining, because there's a difference there, right? Venting is just getting it off your chest so you can move on. That is healthy, but bitching and complaining and being in the cycle of bitching and complaining about the same thing, but not taking any action towards it, does not work, all right? And if you're one of those people, you're not my friends, because I don't spend time with bitching and complaining. I really don't. I focus more on results, and you get to focus on problem solving, because we all want to problem solve. We don't want to be in the breakdown and also in the problem. Let's focus on the solution and navigating through the solution quickly. So again, a healthy way for you to walk through some of the emotional triggers that you may be experiencing is to vent, journal, find a mechanism that works for you. Okay, so that's one thing. All right. The other thing is unconditional love and acceptance. A lesson, key lesson here. Now, why is this important for you? Because the reality is, when you resist something, it persists. And one way to have that resistance energy dissipate is to accept and love what is. You know what I'm saying? Like, accept it for what is. I'm not saying be complacent about it. I'm saying look at it, don't judge it, be with it, and then focus on where you want to go from there. So I'm going to give an example. So for example, for many years, I've had massive body image issues. And if you're a woman, maybe you're a guy too, however you identify yourself, we love you unconditionally. We all have some sort of body image issues, okay? And I, for many years, did not love the way I looked. And I was very, very critical of how I looked. However, the biggest breakthrough I had was when I chose to accept and love myself the way I was. You know what I'm saying? Even though I wasn't happy with how I looked or how I felt, I just chose to accept and focus on, okay, now I'm here. Here's where I get to go next. Now I'm sharing this with you vulnerably because that could open something up for you, because you're not alone. Like, my biggest physical transformation did not happen by me self-deprecating, being in self-beat up. That doesn't work like that. You know what I mean? You get to love yourself for who you are. You're lovable. You're amazing the way you are, and just choose to focus on the solution versus being in the breakdown. Okay, so love where you are, embrace yourself, embrace where you are, because you're in the perfect space, whether it's physically, emotionally, mentally, financially, whatever it is. Even like if something's not working in your business, embrace it. Something's not working with your finances, embrace it. Something not working with you physically with health, embrace it. So when you embrace it, you actually let go of the energy of resistance, and you focus more on like, okay, I'm embracing this. Now, where do I go from here? Okay, so I hope this opens up for many of you. Okay, final thing is, you want to give yourself a vision or a purpose or a why bigger than yourself. Hi, Don, I miss seeing you, girl. We miss you. Give yourself a why bigger than yourself. So what I mean by that is, if you have a habit that's not working for you, for example, whatever that habit looks like, one thing that could work for you is give yourself a bigger reason why you want to be on track. Because when you give yourself a bigger purpose, a higher vision, a bigger why, you will likely follow through on that commitment. Okay, you can dedicate it to someone you love. One thing I was talking to a client about yesterday was she was having some challenges with sticking with a specific routine. And I said, what if you dedicated this routine to someone you truly cared about? Would you show up for that person? And the answer was yes. So that's my coaching for you as well, is dedicated to someone you love and you appreciate, and you would not let them down. And then that will support you in shifting your focus to actually making it happen. All right, so that's a wrap, guys. Here's your mission for this week. Share what are some of your life lessons and what has made a difference for you. Would love to hear from you, so please post. And if you were to look back at your younger self, what advice would you give to your younger self in 3 words? So comment below, share what it is. Thanks so much for tuning in. Love you guys. Be sure to share, be sure to comment, be sure to engage. Love to hear from you on what you want to hear next. I will catch you next week on Warrior Wednesday, and bye for now. Let's crush it, guys. Bye for now.